Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone Bashem Rakak Wadash. My name is Yakalba from Plaintables Camp in Philly. This is FBI raids Black Liberation Group accused of spreading Russian propaganda. So, apparently, I think this is in St. Louis. It says it's a short read, Democracy Now! On Friday morning, FBI raided several properties in St. Louis, Missouri, and St. Petersburg, Florida, tied to the African People's Socialist Party, which leads the Uhura movement. The Pan-Africanist group has been a long-time advocate for reparations for slavery and vocal critic of U.S. foreign policy. So, where does that lead to? Anything Russian? I don't see it here. I have another article. But I'll just speak on this real quick. So it's Walk Against Genocide. So they're going to, I can see them using tactics like that to try to break up different groups. Mainly us, talking about the Hebrew Israelites. And the elders and apostles always say, you got spies in all the camps. So what they did, so I don't know. We don't know these people. We don't know if they're tied to the Russian government or not. We don't know. We're a completely separate, group. But this other guy is saying it was arrested. It's Russian. Alexander Viktorovich. He's a resident of Moscow. They say he was indicted, and he was working for years to influence the campaigns. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But they're saying it's a Russian citizen that was here apparently. That was interfering with the campaigns, the American elections. It says here, he allegedly orchestrated a brazen influence campaign turning U.S. political groups and U.S. citizens into instruments of the Russian government. So he was charged with making American citizens instruments of the Russian government. Well, however he was actually doing that. Through social media, through gatherings, I don't know. But this is a tactic which I can see them trying to use against us, trying to link us with different groups. Let me read the scripture real quick. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. It says woe or destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea. For woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So definitely, I definitely believe they're going to try to link us to some other group. All right. That's the guy that was in Alexander. Let me just put his name in so you see what he looked like. That's how you say Alexander in Russian. Is that him? Russia. One of the Russian goals the U.S. Alleges was to promote California's secession from the United States. So I think that's him. I think that's the Russian guy. They're saying they're indicted for interfering with the campaigns and promoting the Russian government's agenda. All right. And they're saying that he is linked to this group. All right. Feds raid activist home in St. Louis as part of a Russian influence investigation. So that's all they got to do is link you with another group. All right. 4400 block of Red Bud Avenue. And you see them fringes. All right. And you got the dashiki patterns, if that's where that's from. That looks familiar, like kind of like a dashiki there. And you can see, you got the fringes. You don't have the border of blue, but it has the fringes. You see some fair-skinned folk here too, so it don't matter if you got people that look different sprinkled among darker skinned people. They more focused on the what the agenda, or what they think the agenda is, or what they labeling it as. All right, so you can't call them a hate group, right? And you got to see the fringes there. Let's make this bigger. All right, St. Louis, chairman of the African People's Socialist Party, on Mali, wears a black beret with a red star on it. So John say that's associated with Russia, probably. He said he's traveled to the likes of Nicaragua and Russia for years to speak about the ongoing implications of colonialism on black people. All right, so you got that there. All right. So it's unclear what was taken from the Gravos address, but a man who was there said he was also detained at gunpoint before being released. All right. Read somewhere else that someone's cell phone was taken. So they basically trying to say that they're communists. It's just this history repeating itself. All right. This is 4442. That's the address right there. They allowed the picture to be taken, so know what the address is now. All right. We have another one that says down here. This is news9.com. Akali, who describes herself as the director of agitation and propaganda for the African People's Socialist Party, said agents searched her car and took her cell phone and laptop computer on Friday, in addition to raiding the Uhura house. All right, so that was the 29th. Today's August 1st. So that had to have been like the 29th. Let me see. It says, Anai said her organization had never received money from INOF or any other members of Russian intelligence. Yeah, so they're trying to link this socialist, African socialist group with the Russian intelligence. All right. I heard the elders and apostles say that the vocab, or I think you said vocab, if I'm not mistaken. They're trying to link us with Islam, like we have nothing to do with Islam. Let me look at that date up. What was Friday? Yeah, Friday was 29th. Yeah. All right. All right. Anything else? Well, it's a lot here. The link will be in the description box. It says FBI Special Agent in Charge David Walker in Tampa called the latest Russian efforts some of the most egregious and blatant violations we've seen. Yeah, they're not going to tell us exactly what they took. But the Russian intelligence threat is continuous and unrelenting. So apparently there's a lot of Russian agents over here in America, and they linked this African socialist group with the Russians, and you can see he's wearing fringes. All right, so I'm sure that, they got our names and our pictures and our YouTube videos, what we say. Either the ones that were taken down, the accounts we don't have access to anymore. They got a follow on all of us, all right? And they're going to try to link us to some Islamic group or some other group. So he has the fringes. All right. Yeah, you got the fringes on there too. All right. This is First Peter's 5:8 says, "Be sober." Well, 5:7. First Peter's 5:6. We have hope. We got faith that Yahweh Shah is going to justify us in the end, even if he allows us to be humble for a certain time, whether it be prison or death. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the power, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober. Yeah, so Yahweh Shah cares for us. So if they raid our houses and take our hard drives and our computers and cell phones and, go down to the head end of Comcast or the head end of Verizon or whatever internet service you got and plug in and tap our internet usage and, record all the sites we go to. We know that's what they had the capability of doing. Cell phone, or they go down to the head end for the cellular service. I don't know what they call it for cellular service, and they can plug right in. You go right to Homeland Security. That's who would go down there and say, yeah, we need to look at this number, and they let them right in. So they have all our information. They know exactly what we're doing. They know exactly what we're involved in and what we're not involved in. All right, we just teach the scriptures. All right, as they know. It says, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. So look, we're not afraid of the damn FBI raids and flash banging the in the house 3 a.m. You butt ass naked in the bed, break the damn door down. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. All right, and that's the intent to shut us up, because the point of getting rid of us is so they can bring in a new world order. That's the point. Set the silence dissidents so they can more smoothly operate, without too much interference. To destroy. That's the point. They want to destroy us, so they can continue forth with their agenda. All right. Now, I read flashbang somewhere. Let's say control. Let's say flash. Go to the other one. Control F. Nope. Control F. Flash. All right. It says yeah. It says Shatella said agents showed up around 5 a.m. with at least one armored vehicle. He said they tossed flash grenades and broke windows. All right, that's how they coming. All right, it says a roaring lion. All right, let me this is real. I mean, they linked them right to the communism, the Russians. That's what they did. That's what they're trying to link us to Islam in some way. Like, we have nothing to do with Islam, but somehow, some way, they're gonna say you're in collusion with some terrorist organization. All right, and what I expect to see recordings, money transfers. They can manufacture all that shit too. All right. They can manufacture. You had this amount. Watch the movie Eagle Eye. When when he got back home to his apartment, it was all these weapons in his house, in his apartment. Like, what the fuck? He came home. I forgot where he was coming from, and he was talking like the landlord or a neighbor or something like that. He said some people would drop some stuff off. I think that's how it went. Yeah, and he got up to his apartment. It was all these weapons, and I believe it was weapons. Yeah, weapons and a bunch of illicit and illegal material in his apartment. Then law enforcement raided his apartment. All right. So don't put this past. This could easily happen to us. You're gonna have brothers getting scared. Well, how many guns did you have? Just tell the truth. Like I'm not gonna break down like that. Just tell them what they want to know. I'm not fucking stupid. Just tell them what you know. You can go home. You want to go to jail? You want to go home? All right. I ain't saying nothing. If you got evidence, fucking indict me. All right. It says 1 Peter 5:8. Yahushua Rogers. All right. Yeah, he protect us. All right, and keep us faithful in that day. Well, the scriptures say that he meditate not what you're gonna say. It says, be sober, be vigilant, 1 Peter 5:8, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, when they break into your house with flash bangs, that's what that was, flash grenades, flash bangs, and broke the window, taking cell phones, laptops, basically hindering what they're trying to do with their freedom to, believe what you want to believe, And they said they didn't take any money from the Russian intelligence. Yeah. But again, under the Patriot Act, National Defense Authorization, they can do that. They're not gonna do any. It's not illegal what they did. All right, they have the right to conduct investigations. Now, I would like to see the evidence that they have against these people, against this group, that to say that they were working with Russian intelligence. Where's the evidence at? Oh, something may have been on that laptop. Something may be on the phone. But I'm sure they were watching them. They may have had the house bugged. Well, they don't need to bug the house. All they do, like I said, they go down to the head end. Homeland Security goes down to the head end. All right, that's where the broadcast stations send their signals to Comcast or Verizon. They send their signals, their television programming, through fiber optics or whatever, and then Comcast and Verizon distributes it throughout their network to get into your home. So all they do is go down to the head end and plug in and say, well, we need to monitor this IP address. We need to plug into here. No, Homeland Security, go in there and download all your information. So they don't need to put a microphone in your house. They just tap your phone, legally tap your cell phone, legally tap your IP address on your modem. All right. And again, you can see the fringes. All right. So I wouldn't doubt that they try to link us to this group. All right. Although they're missing the border of blue. All right. Last scripture, 1 Thessalonians 5, and you can read the whole chapter, but I'll start here. 5 and 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness. So we don't put nothing past Satan. He can manufacture any evidence he wants to do. He did divide and conquer. Well, the other guy said he had all this illegal stuff, all these weapons. Well, the other guy was really into Islam. They can, you see the movies, Menace to Society. I believe that's the movie. You had a dude in there in an interrogation room, making him say two different things. He got him real tired. He said one thing, then he got real tired. Then he asked him the same question again, and he said a different time or different statement. He said, "Oh, you fucked up, right?" Say it. Now you fucked up. All right. Oh, he lied. Not a credible witness or whatever the proper term is. All right. We're not ignorant. We're not in darkness. We see what's going on. All right, and we're not so naive to say just because we haven't done anything wrong, bad stuff won't happen to us. All right, just because you didn't do it, you're gonna go home. We're not fucking stupid. At least I would hope that brothers ain't that stupid. Just cooperate and you can go home to your family. Uh, be but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Let me look up darkness. Let's see. Bang bang. Skotas. Okay, that's an old word. Ignorance, respecting divine things and human deities, duties, and the accompanying ungodliness and immorality. Okay. Of ignorance. Darkness. Person in whom darkness becomes visible and holds sway. Yeah, I mean, not having the knowledge, being asleep for, reality to be, or the Esau's agenda to be obscure. Well, yeah, for Esau's, we're not in darkness. We can see what the plan is, all right? And the only reason that they haven't arrested us as of yet is because we got a hedge about us. We have a certain time for us to, the Yahweh Shai has us commissioned to actually teach. Then that time's going to be up. Then they'll be able to, the Lord, pull his hand back in certain respects, that hedge, and we'll have to stand before the judges. All right, and we'll move on to the next phase of our ministry. That's all. So it's not going to overtake us as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Now, watch that's a popular word. Oh no, this might be a different word. Let's do indolence and laziness. Some calamity overtake one. That's how. Oh no, it's the same one. Okay, all right. We got Gregorio, which means strict attention, be cautious, active, to take heed lest through remission. All right, cancellation charge, not that remission, and indolence, avoidance of activity or exertion. Oh well, cancellation of debt. Yeah, we're still indebted to Yahweh Shai. All right, so the debt has not been canceled, so we're not going back. We're still fulfilling that. We're still paying off our debt. All right, and indolence, some destructive calamities suddenly overtake them. Yeah, like when the pressure get on, you just fall apart and just you just confess to shit that you ain't do, just because you want to go home. Come on now. Let's say. Be vigilant, wake, watchful. This is why it's good to know the character of the brothers that you teach with. All right. And so when things happen, you won't be surprised. All right. Like when this happened, I know he's going to do that. When that happened, I pretty much know that's going to happen. Oh, when this came up, I know he's going to take it like that. So when the big thing goes down, when they try to link us with Islam, or link us with some with communism or some shit, whatever they can manufacture, whatever's convenient for them, that we don't fall apart. You got the right to remain silent. Don't say anything without an attorney. All right. Don't believe if you're just gonna go home if you just cooperate. Man, I don't believe that shit. I never believed that shit. Oh, you just cooperate and you can go home. Let's cooperate and you won't give you a ticket. Yeah. We always cooperate in traffic stops like shit. This is much more serious than a traffic stop. All right, this is it. This is the thing. Like when the elders and apostles got arrested. You think that my elders and apostles just fell apart and just confessed to what the hell were they even charged with? What evidence did they have against our elders and apostles? Nothing. They had no damn evidence. They're trying to get them to see if they can confess to anything. And they held, fast to the truth. Like our elders and apostles were innocent. They had committed no crimes, against them, against America. All right. So, that was pretty much it. Pretty much made my point. I'll put all these links in the description box. And put that Russian guy up again. And the fringes, don't forget the fringes. There you go. Another thing that's going to try to link them. I might make this a thumbnail. When they're in the news, they don't need to be privacy protected. I mean, when they do a video on us, our face is going to be on all the damn videos too. So I'll put this as a thumbnail so you can see it. You see the fringes right there. All the scriptures I had, right? Yep, Esau gonna come like a roaring lion. Look at roaring. Is it one thing or? Yeah, it was 2 words. All right, roaring. We got Orumi. It says flashbang, breaking windows, to raise a loud or inarticulate cry, either of grief, desire, with a loud voice, a roar. Meaning very, very frightening, suddenly, of a beast, which Esau, he's a fucking beast. All right, so I'll leave it there. That's how Esau gonna come as a roaring lion. Hope you edified. Shalom.